thank you. Wait. This is garbage. Can I have another one, please? Yes, sir. I'll get another one for you. Thank you. What? This is way worse than before. How did you do worse than before? I thought that was the worst. This is not acceptable. Can I see your manager, please? The Trump administration is certainly not known for its beneficial climate policies. Some of the many actions they administered include rolling back the Clean Power Plan, withdrawing from the Paris Climate Accords, and nominating Attorney General Scott Pruitt to the role of EPA Administrator. Before taking the title, Pruitt was a self-described leading advocate against the EPA's activist agenda. He had sued the agency 14 times regarding their actions and has received major campaign contributions from the fossil fuel industry. Not surprisingly, Pruitt rejects the scientific consensus that human activities are the primary cause of climate change. Amidst an assortment of scandals and ethics charges, he resigned from his position in July of 2018. And Trump was quick to choose his replacement. Andrew Wheeler, former lawyer and co-lobbyist, is now the administrator of the EPA. In his spare time, Wheeler serves as vice president of the Washington Coal Club, a federation of more than 300 people who have dedicated themselves to protecting fossil fuels. Jim Inhofe, infamous United States Senator from Oklahoma and notorious climate change denier, said about Wheeler, quote, "There is no one more qualified than Andrew to help Scott Pruitt restore the EPA to its proper size and scope." And if that isn't bad enough, Wheeler is known for liking blatantly racist tweets about the Obamas, one of which depicted them staring desirably at a banana, further comparing people of color to monkeys. Wheeler is essentially Pruitt's ideological twin, except that he has the political savviness that Pruitt lacked. He has more friends than enemies in Washington, something that surely makes him just as, if not more, dangerous than Pruitt. He is not an outsider. Wheeler spent years as a senior aide in the Senate, working to defeat climate-related legislation. He worked closely with Jim Inhofe, who, like we said before, believes that Wheeler is the perfect choice. Inhofe believes, and strongly enforces his belief, that climate change is a hoax and the EPA was created to burden businesses. This differs him from Pruitt, who is appointed as part of Trump's plan to bring in a wave of outsiders and, quote, shake up the Capitol. Wheeler also has many close ties with the coal industry. He was a lobbyist at Fager Baker Daniels Consulting, in which their best-paying client was Murray Energy, a coal mining company. Wheeler's firm received $300,000 a year between 2009 and 2017 from the company. Murray Energy also proposed to Vice President Pence in March of 2017 to exit the Paris Climate Agreement and get rid of the Clean Power Plan, among a number of other environmental reversals. Wheeler also lobbied for Whirlpool, Sargento, and other big oil interests. While a lobbyist, he also worked with former Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke to open part of Bears Ears National Monument in Utah for uranium mining. So what does this mean for the environmental future? Andrew Wheeler is still legally required to draw up a replacement for the Clean Power Plan, which Pruitt rid of during his reign. He is moving ahead with a plan that will be within what he calls the confines of the law. In an interview with USA Today, Wheeler stated, "My complaint against the Obama Clean Power Plan is that it went outside the four corners of the Clean Air Act. What we're going to be proposing is going to follow the Clean Air Act. I'm going to have people on the far right criticizing us because they don't want us to do anything, and I'm going to have people on the far left criticizing us because they don't think we're doing enough." While we don't know exactly what will happen during Andrew Wheeler's tenure as administrator of the EPA, we do know one thing: there will almost for sure be some serious fights to be fought. Environmentalists fighting Andrew Wheeler at a time like this would fight of our lives. Be ready. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. You can also follow us on Instagram at WeAreEcocentric. Well, that's all for me, and that's your turn to save the world. See you next week.